He might not be from Krypton, but he's heads above the rest. His knowledge can't be questioned. You can put it to the test. So if you want to hear the truth and have nowhere else to go, I'll give you the solution. Just tune into his show and just kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Phantom Zone. It is, or the not the Phantom Zone. This is the Prophets of Geek Culture. I get so used to saying that. Anyways, welcome everybody. I guess it's not morning when I'm doing this, but it's morning for me because I just woke up. So I am doing some afternoon snapping because I was going to do a stream tonight, but I'm actually working on Halloween. Plus, tonight I may do a Halloween-based stream. So, what's up, Jeannie Davis? How's it going? It's my morning gaming, I guess you'd say. Morning card gaming. But yeah. Before I get started with all of the great fun, wanted to say hi to everybody. Good morning, Christine. How are you? Let you guys know, tonight I will be doing a countdown of my top 10 best horror movies of 2022 and my top worst horror movies of 2022. So, because there's been a lot more horror movies, I guess. So, that'd be fun. But anyways, yeah. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I like horror, so maybe I'll see if I can get some people who might want to come on and celebrate the Halloween spirit for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a countdown, and I'm really gonna keep it to the new movies. Because if we said what classic horror movies, I would be there all day, and it definitely wouldn't be a top 10. It'd probably be like a top 20 or 50. But just something nice to do for Halloween. So I'm doing my Marvel snapping now. So, oh yeah, then you probably won't like my number one pick. Oh, I'm also doing a spoiler review on Terrifier 2, which is my number one. And I'll probably do something for that. So, a little bit. Today's just a little bit of Marvel snapping in the morning. And then I'm going to do some Halloween stuff today. So, I wanted to dress up today, but they won't let me dress as the Joker. So, but besides that, I cook, so my face paint would probably melt anyways. So, yeah, that's a little bit of what I'm doing tonight. I'm glad everyone is interested. So, but yeah, I am also doing my card game, doing some more Marvel Snap. I set up Groot over here because who doesn't like Groot? There's Baby Groot. I don't know why I have Baby Groot because you actually get Big Groot. Is a funny thing, but anyways. Oh, holiday was yesterday? Yeah, it's today for me. I never subscribed to the whole Halloween the day before. So yeah, I always thought that was weird to be like, oh yeah, I celebrated it on the 30th. No, I don't really like that. So oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do some Marvel Snap for I don't know about uh I'd say an hour and a half or so. I got to set up my Halloween stream and then get ready for work. Normally I would scare the kids, but the customers try to scare me. So that's how that goes. Um but yeah, I moved on to advanced decks. If you guys hadn't seen, you can go check out my other streams. If you have sat through this, thank you so much. Because I know my deck tech videos and things, I don't know if they're exciting. I don't know if I have a lot of pizzazz when I play this stuff. But I also like to mix it up, which is why I'm glad to have you guys in the chat, do some snapping, do some chatting, and whatnot. So evening there, so cool. Oh, time zone. So you're in the future. Okay. Okay, so I have been doing this over on Twitch. I guess, there's a Twitch thing you can do. All that good jazz. But um I have the advanced decks built. I played through the wee hours, constructing a couple of different cool deck ideas. I also wanted to play with the thought of building a Halloweenish deck on stream, but I don't know if I have a lot of Halloween theme kinds of things. Yeah, I think everybody likes the candy part of it. So the first deck I'm going to showcase today for anybody who comes across this, anybody who watches, this is one of my favorite decks to use. Even though in a game such as this, I'm not a big person of chance. This is the Hela deck. You do not get her until later. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the tweet. You don't get Hela until later. She's one of the pool 3 cards. So I might build a discard deck that is slightly pool 1, but for me, pool 1 and 2 discard was very underwhelming. Once you get Hela, things change. So what Hela does is play all cards you've discarded from your hand to random locations. The point of me playing this deck is to discard a bunch of big things and bring them back later. That's just basically the gist. Sunspot, because he's great. Not a vital piece, but he's just good to keep on the board for a bit. I got Blade, which is awesome. Love Blade, except there's only one thing that is a downside to him, is that he discards at random, but a 1/3 is pretty spectacular. 1 power, 3 costs are not very common in this game. So, hey, Carrie, how are you? Good to see you. We have Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is pretty key in this deck. So discard cards. They discard as soon as you play them. Invisible Woman I use as a barrier so that my cards don't discard right away. That's okay, JD Davis. Um uh so yeah, Invisible Woman is good. Invisible Woman lets me not discard Hella from my hand because see the whole point is to bring Hella out. Now I don't necessarily always need her to win, but she is a win conditioner in my game. So Invisible Woman helps put a barrier so that I tweeted it to Christine, but you believe as a fellow DC fan didn't tag me in this stream. Sorry, Carrie. I was tagging the people of Marvel Snap. So I actually got a like from a big Twitch streamer named Cozy Gamer. I've been following him for a while, so he's getting into Marvel Snap, so that was exciting. I've been following him for Disney game, in Disney Arena. It's just that the new one doesn't really work that well on my phone, but I was playing it for a long time. He was pretty big in that space, so that was exciting. He seems like a pleasant fellow. Anyways, I mean, his name's Cozy. How can he be a jerk with a name Cozy? My name is Zod. People expect me to be a jerk. Anyways, Moon Knight I have here. I love Moon Knight. Always wanted a reason to. If you guys see, I got this art. I like this kind of art. It's just hilarious. I want to get Groot. They got a Groot art design that has this little form. That's what's in my background right now. But I like to get like a bunch of little, I guess, I don't know what they call it. I guess they call it chibi or something. But I'd like to get just a bunch of little angry looking ones in my deck. I don't know. It's hilarious. Moon Knight discards a card from my hand and my opponent's hand. Swordmaster is ridiculous. 3 power for 6. He discards a random card. And I like Hellcow. Hellcow discards 2 cards. Typically, I want to play him when I have Invisible Woman because once again, I don't want to get rid of my Hella. Yes, I know, right? The Chibi Moon Knight, Janie Davis. It's adorable. Magic. Magic is in here because Magic allows me extra turns if I can't get the cards that I need, such as Hella. So Hella is the highlight of my deck. I've got Incredible Hulk in here. I never ever get to use Incredible Hulk. This deck requires big cards. Hulk is not very good at this time because he's just 12 power. But I have this cool variant. I wanted to use him, so I threw him into my Hella deck. I also am building an Avengers deck to try to make him like the person who ends it, but it's really hard to do because Hulk doesn't do anything. He just gives you huge power, and honestly, there's other cards with bigger power. So Magneto, because I love Magneto. So these are all the cards I want to be discarded because what Hella's going to do is bring them all back. The best part about Hella is when she brings them back, she activates their effects. So everyone will reactivate an effect. It's really fun. And then we've got Gigantor once again. This dude is huge. Issue, he can't only be played to the left side. So once again, the whole point of this deck, I'm going to discard everything and pull something out. And Infinite. Infinite, I've showcased him before. He's 20 power. The disadvantage he always has is that you can't play him the last turn you played a card. So how most people get around him is this deck. So I'm going to give it a go. Sometimes this deck is huge luck, but I've made it work. I got pretty far with this. I'm almost at 40 now. So really Hella decks are not played much because any discard deck is dependent on luck unless you're discarding stuff for power. That's why I put in Invisible Woman. I am controlling what my fate is. Let's see. Turn 3, I'll shuffle the cards in my hand. I might need that though, because I don't have my Helen up yet. So every single superhero are every single superhero, every single which superhero are you test tells me I'm the Hulk. Oh, you must be angry. Or maybe I don't want to make you angry. Okay, I have New York, which will let me move my cards into this location. Okay, this is very interesting set of circumstances here. I'm gonna definitely bring out my Invisible Woman. Oh, great, Iceman. It's not gonna matter because these are all going back into my hand. I don't know how I feel with locations like this where it shuffles you back. I guess it sucks if there's something I wanted, but the good thing is there's nothing really in my hand that can help me, so I'm just gonna throw out Blade here for some extra power. But keep in mind, Carrie, he only calls me Putz because he loves me. Now, me and PB have been friends for a bit. And, I think it's really important when you do stuff like this. You should have people who, help you out. PB has been there for me in this channel for many, I'd say, gosh, we're going on almost 2 years now. So we're like that old married couple that fight all the time, or so I've been told. I hear that's such part of late night talks charms. I've literally had people text us going like, "Hey, do you guys like hate each other?" It's like, no. Okay, so Daredevil is gonna force me to play out my turn now. I'm not really. I'm not going to discard anything yet. What I'm really hoping for because Hellcow's gonna do 2. Swordmaster's gonna do 1. We got 612. All right, I'm hoping to just really dominate on this last turn. This Strange Academy could really screw up what I'm trying to do here. But that is the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Like, seriously? Like, I don't understand what they're doing here because now everything's going to move. Like, I really only have to win 2 spots now. I think he knows that. Okay, so Hellcow discards my 2 biggest cards. I wonder if I play Magic again, if I'm going to get an extra turn. That would be hilarious. Yeah, there goes his card. Oh, it didn't give me an extra turn, but that would have been funny if it did. So yeah, that's pretty much what my Hella deck does. Now it's making me look good, but like normally that deck is random as shit, and I'm just doing the best to try to get to that result. But that was I like when I'm live and my decks work how I intend them to. Makes me look good. Hey, Lemon Pie, what's up? Doing some morning snap. Me and Baby Groot climbing the ladder. I'm playing my Hella good deck. Yes, I know it's very gimmicky because her name is Hella, and I picked Hella good, and it's a good whatever. I'm trying to be like these douchebag influencers and just be have one of them catchy catchphrases. Um, So yeah, I'm just doing some gameplay, some climbing. I also got to set up for my stream tonight. I'm going to be doing the top 10 Halloween movies with a Terrifier 2 review. Full spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, don't come on by. Or if you don't like gory movies, then come by because I'm gonna spoil it. And it's a fucking disgusting movie. It's a fucking disgusting movie. Oh my god, it's so fucking disgusting. I love it. Um, what's up? So, right here, I have this is the randomness I speak of. If I play Blade now, I've got too many things that could be hit and gotten rid of. So I'm just gonna wait for my Invisible Woman to pop up. But Sewer Systems. That is a terrible card. Hey, they're beautiful. Yes. I said I'm reviewing Terrifier 2 and you came out. Love you too, dear. So, let's see. Oh, fun times. Fun times. If you guys don't know, Elysium is a great card to get because it reduces the cost of all cards by 0. And this is good. This is good news, Bears. It means I could play Sunspot in this -1 place because I could just give him the 3 power. I don't have to take a chance destroying cards right now because, yeah, there's no need to. Nice. I love it when a plan inadvertently comes together. Oh, yes. Yes, Unicorn. Unicorn says hi. Okay, so Magic. Magic is a great card. If you guys don't know, this card was nerfed and they still haven't figured out how to get rid of it. It used to be you could get turn 6 any turn, so people would play this card on turn 6 or turn 5 and extend it to 7 and do a bunch of ridiculous fucking plays. But it helps me because I can extend my turns to like get the combos that I need. So I'm gonna get rid of. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of sewers because there's no reason for me to have -1 power if I don't have to. Limbo. Motherfucking hobgoblin. I have no way to get rid of that. That's the funny part about this deck. So now this actually worked out perfect. I'm going to play Invisible Woman, Blade, Moon Knight. This guy or this person has no clue what the fuck I'm playing right now. I know they're playing Destruction, but they have no clue what I'm playing. So this is going to be funny to watch. They won't know until Invisible Woman appears. That's okay. They can lock that off. I really don't need that spot. Ooh, so my Hulk. So this is what's going to happen. They actually helped me. I'm going to play right here as the last spot. My Hulk and Magneto is going to go over here, and I'm going to win it. So because they blocked off a spot. Hella puts cards in random spots, so I can't control where she puts the cards. But by playing Professor X, they've put it in the only spot that's available where I can win, unless they plan to beat me over here. But yeah, Xavier does have a cool. I like Xavier's. I don't know if they even know what my deck is going for. Um, okay, so Cosmo is getting rid of on-reveal abilities, which once again just helps me because I could just take my Hellcow now and play him and not discard him before I want, or discard these before I want to. So, because what I want to do is discard. This fills up with Magneto and Hulk, and Hulk looks so busted. I like this artwork because I was like, who the fuck thought that looked good? Yeah, Xavier does look good. Oh, they got rid of that. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get the effect. I just like having more to destroy. I win this no matter what. The irony is, if they wouldn't have done that, I may have lost because I had an open spot right here that would have thrown one of these cards over there, and I may or may not have had enough power. It's so funny watching people do play. I don't know if this is a human player or not, but I'm just going to give him a Thanos. So yeah, when you guys come by on my Halloween countdown, you guys can tell me what is your favorite Halloween movie. You don't even have to do a recent movie. When I do my countdown, you guys could do like past Halloween movies if you're not crazy about the ones that came out this year. This is fucking hilarious because so far I haven't even had to use my Infinite. My goal is to hopefully reach 40 before I have to set up other stuff so you guys can watch me get to gold. That's if I win 10 games. I'm not trying to brag here, but it's looking like I might hit that this morning. I was playing last night, so I really, really enjoy this game. Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone. My favorite is The Crow. I don't consider The Crow a horror movie, Janie Davis. Well, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I give that to you. It does take place on Halloween. Someone does come back to life. You know what? I think what throws me off is because it's more of an action movie, but you're absolutely right. He dies horribly. His girlfriend dies terribly, and he's resurrected. And it's Devil's Night, which is AKA Halloween night. You got me, Janie, because when I watch that movie, I never think Halloween. I think I love this fucking action movie. And that's probably honestly Brandon Lee. I saw, which, you know what? If he didn't die, he would still be alive now. We could have had like 3 really good Crow sequels because they had a plan for that movie. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about Alexander Skarsgård playing the Crow. Doesn't strike me as an action star, but he's weird looking. I think he'll do fine. Yes, Brandon Lee was amazing. He was a great martial artist, a good person, and it was kind of sad what happened to him. Actually, it was really sad. To the Lees in general, and my first name is Lee, so there we go. And you know what? I don't give a shit about saying my first name here on the internet. I've already been there, done that with stupid people trying to dox me, so I don't worry about that shit anymore. I will just find them and burn them to the ground. So warning people who want to do that shit. I've dealt with this once, and it did not end well for the person who doxed me. Oh yeah, Jackie Chan would have definitely had some stiff competition. Oh yeah, I don't worry about that shit though. You could ask PB what happened to the last person that doxed me. But let's just say I have my friends in the military and I backtrace their IP and I threatened their actual home. They're no longer on the internet. That's why but I did scrub my socials and things like that. My other personal information isn't up there. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank goodness people uh didn't pick up on that. People he pissed off. I got rid of most of those videos, so but but yeah, and luckily I've got a nice community. I don't really worry about that stuff. Um, doxing is a big thing. It does happen. I thought it was just people bitching until it happened to me, but I think too it's also the people you surround yourself with that uh, there's there's a lot of communities that kind of encourage that kind of stuff. I'm doing a lot with the gaming community of Marvel Snap, but everyone I've met's been super nice. No assholes. Everybody just likes to have some good competitive fun. I haven't come across anything too egregious, so it's something that I keep in mind, but I don't worry about much these days. Plus, like I said, the last person who did it, they had a very, very bad day. So, this Hella deck has been surprisingly good, especially in this metagame. Um, oh, they're doing a different discard deck. So they're doing the old school one that uses Apocalypse. It's a good deck, just not good against me. Um, I'm gonna get rid of this negative zone because I don't want -3 power for every card I play. What's really great about this too is that I'm using magic to extend. So I could play Hela on turn 6 and Moon Knight on turn 3. Or maybe I could play. No, I'm going to play Moon Knight on turn 6, Hela on turn 7. And it's cool because when I use magic, extend my turn, that gives me a chance to get at all my cards. See, the gist of my deck is just to discard everything and then bring it all back. So, I think they have a clue what I'm running by now, or maybe not, because it's really weird. If you don't know the composition, I've changed up my deck from other ones. So, I'm going to put Sunspot here. So that'll be 3, 3, 6, and then Hela. And she'll either go these spots or this spot. I'm going to have 3 huge people placed in spots. So I should theoretically win this no matter which way I decide to go with it. I knew that Apocalypse was coming out. But they have nothing. They have nothing to really beat me. Yeah, because if Hellcow discards 2, and then Moon Knight discards 1, this is kind of overkill. But this will give me more control to get a big card here and completely win over here. So that way I could take my chances on one of these going over here and then two of these going here. If it's the Infodon, I'm definitely winning. Even the Gigantor. Magneto, maybe, if they don't play anything over here. Sorry, I got in my head there. Goodbye, Christine. Have a good day. Night. Night. I'm not good with time zones. Oh, no, I might play Wong. I actually might put together a Wong deck for you guys and show you how it goes. I pre-thought about this. Oh, have a good evening then. I pre-thought about what I was going to do, so there goes Hellcow, just getting rid of the rest of my hand. I really could play Strongman in this deck if I really wanted to, but that went exactly how I planned. Very few people can play this deck like I do and make it actually work like this. It's very hard to do. I went through many cards because there's a lot of good discarded cards. I've always liked Moon Knight because not only do you get rid of a card, but your opponent does. It's really annoying for them if you hit a really good card. But yeah, I'm terrible with zones. I don't know. I don't feel like animated Hulk right now. I think I want, yeah, win a location with 10 or less power. Okay, so I'm going to build a Wong deck on the fly. I don't do a lot of these where I just build a deck and then just play it through. But I gave you guys a gist of how you should build it. I'll put Big Wong. I don't know if Marvel Snap will allow me to have it. Some names they they edited. I'm hoping because it's the character's name, I get away with it. I put something that wasn't even really offensive, and I give the Marvel Snap people credit because they aren't particularly picky, but yeah, it was to me not that offensive, but apparently whoever does the systems for the game found it offensive. So yeah, so Wong deck. Wong builds off of the doing a continual Big Wang. Yeah, see, if I put that, it would probably be banned from the system. So this deck is going to be focused on getting Wong out by turn 4. And a character that I'm going to introduce to you guys, Mystique. Mystique is awesome because she copies the effects of a ongoing card. Wong is an ongoing card, so you get his trigger twice. And I'll show you guys a destruction deck. So I'm going to play for my 1-drop. I don't even, with this deck, I don't even know really the good 1-drops that I like to put in here. But I think I'm going to go with, for myself, a theme of disruption because I like control. So Iceman, you get him like your second pool of cards. He's really good. He gives a random card in the hand +1 cost. This is super fucking annoying because it could take a card that people can play and just make it +1. So I like cards that annoy people. Oh, those are my variants. So in this game, every time you upgrade a card, you get a different background for that card. So you see, he is really this card. This was the very first card I upgraded. As you can tell, I really like Sunspot. He just doesn't work for this deck. But yeah, so every time you max him out, I've got Infinity, so he can't go any higher. Then I get a new variation of that card. Same thing for him. I maxed him out, so now I got this variation. And I can change the background too if I want to. See, so it changes color. It's just a cool little thing, keeps you interested. It lets people know when you play several variations that you're a little bit further along. It's just a flavor. Yeah, I do have Venom, but he doesn't work for a Wong deck because Venom eats everything. And I don't want him to eat anything in this. So I'm going to put in Black Widow. Black Widow is great because she puts this card in their hand. If they have this card, the next turn they cannot draw from their deck. And why this card stays in their hand, they can't draw. So it forces them to get rid of this. They lose a spot. It's super annoying. So I'm going to put Black Widow in here in case I don't get Psylocke. Psylocke is key. So Psylocke, you play on turn 2. She gives your next turn +1 power, which means turn 3, I'll have 4 energy, which means I play her, play Wong, play Mystique. It's kind of like an order you got to drop the cards into to make this combination all work. So I'm going to add her in here. I don't like to clutter, especially in the early going, a lot of these spots because there's kind of a sequence I got to play this in. Hey, I'm super fine with 2 people just being in a chat. I like hanging out. When I first started, we had nobody in a chat, so I could sit here and literally talk to myself. Sad times they were. Yeah, so Mystique. Mystique is a 3/0. Now, the downside is she's 0, but the upside is she copies the last ongoing ability. She is key in my little combo that I'm going to try to pull off today. So let me see. I got her. And of course, the man himself, Wong. He activates your on reveal abilities twice. You could be super fucking annoying with this. You could play Iceman twice. You could play a ton of cards twice. But I'm going to show you the card I'm going to use today with him. So the card that I'm using with him is going to be, where is he at? I'm going to use one of my favorite unlocks. And I got him like super recently. He was a card I was missing for a very long time. And I've been playing this game pretty much before it even released globally. And I just never got this card. Where is he? God, I have so many cards. Where is my Gambit? Okay, Lockjaw, Punisher. Thor, Lady Sith. Oh, he's up here. Cost and destroy. There we go. I could have just did that in the beginning. What do I think of fan movies of well-known movies? You might have to rephrase that, Carrie. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Um, I know that campaign. I've actually had that person on my channel. That is Killjoy Jake. I think fan movies can be as good as um industry movies, sometimes better, because fan movies are made by people who care about it. It could go in reverse and become a big fan fiction, but I know the people behind that project, and I know they put a lot of hours into it. I did do a small little thing for that, and I plan on promoting that movie. So, yeah, I think that I am very excited to see how their movie came out. And I respect people who are passionate because they all like the new Scream. They wanted to do something as an add on to that. So, you know, I think it's cool. Oh, yeah. Harley Quinn, they've had some good Harley Quinn stuff. And hello, for people watching. Welcome to my Marvel Snap Guide. If you're new here and you wandered in, I'm just building my Wong deck from the ground up. Yeah, I like to see that. It means there's a lot of love for the IP that's out. So I respect anything that has a strong love for a property. Um, and there's Jason movie that I never knew about, and it was called Jason uh, Hiking or something. I forgot the name of it, but it was a really good fan film. I spent like 2 days watching. Don't Go in the Woods, I think it was called. It was really good. I spent a lot of time watching. So yeah, I think fan films really help out whatever they're in, and I think it really depends on the people creating them. But 9 out of 10 times, especially with these Indiegogo projects, they're made with a lot of love and care. So now here's where it gets interesting because I could do several different things. PB will love this. I always put an Iron Man in here just because um I think I'm gonna put Magic in here because she'll reduce the cost of my cards and she's a 5 drop. I put Iron Man in there because he'll double the power if I need it. I could play Wave because I don't tend to use my 3 spot unless it's Mystique. I mean, Wave could be a good way to get to. No, I don't know. I think I'm going to put an Ironheart because Ironheart will give everything. Plus, there's another little combo I'm going to build into here. Put Hazmat. And put a huge card down for my last one. I really don't need big cards in this deck, but if I hit something or I want a huge threat on the board, you know what? Maybe I'll put in a leader. So what leader does is I copy all cards your opponent plays this turn, but on my side of the board. Well, I'm glad you're just in and out, Lemon Pie. Good to see you here. That's all right. I'm going to be probably only streaming for about an hour or so. All right, so let's check out my Big Wong deck. See how it runs. Oh, so this is kind of my deck building process. I get a bunch of cards together. If they don't work like I want, I take out ones and try to put in ones that I think will fit better. So turn one, I never expect to go with a deck like this. It's not designed for that. They snapped, and I put that. It's a real player that I'm facing. Whenever they do the emoji back. So I never knew Halloween had a fan-made film. All right, so my locations, Sanctum Sanctorum. That's a terrible spot. Good news is I've got my Wong and Mystique, so I can do that combo. Bad thing is I'd have to do Wong on 4, Mystique on 3. I think I'm going for the destruction end because they're going to build up a lot of cards. So my way to winning is to just try to locate the negative ones. I might do Ironheart in that case. Ooh, this works out super fantastic. I could play Long on 3, Mystique on 4. Maybe Leader? We'll see. Everything is -1 cost, so hopefully that blows up Sanctum Sanctorum. I hate that card so much. Spider-Man, they're going to prevent me. I'm not going there, so it doesn't matter. Oh, of course, it blew up the one that was actually helping me. Okay, so this is -1, so I'm going to lose one on this spot, but that's fine. I think I'm going to go Gambit and then Odin. So 5, what do I want to do? I think I'll Gambit here. And then 5's such an odd number. Hazmat will give everything -1 on the board. I don't know if I want that right now. I think I might do Black Widow instead. Do Gambit. No, I'll do Gambit now because then I can re-trigger him and do him again. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, and I'll do Black Widow over here just to add power to that -1. Let's see if I can win this. This was a series of poor events. No, they got they unfortunately do not have a DC version of this. I would really like that. That would be cool. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, I'm gonna definitively win this spot. So I think I'll just go here. Oh boy, that was unexpected. Okay, so they completely outplayed that. I've got to come up. Okay, so I got to readjust this a little bit. I got to put a sunspot in here and some other things. That was terrible. Plus, that really shows what happened is if someone's playing that kind of a deck. So I'm going to take Black Widow out because that's a little bit overkill. Put a sunspot in here. Um, maybe remove hazmat from here. I need something more on my top end. I need a more helpful. Might put in Shang-Chi just to destroy shit. Should I need it? Oh, I'm glad it's getting better for you. Yes, dear. Yes. I told you this last night. Love you too, dear. All right. We'll see you later, Janie Davis. Okay. Retooled this. Let's see if Big Wong can get a big win. Yes, I named my deck Big Wong. Yeah, because I don't have any left. Because you're going to need it right now. You're welcome. Okay, so this is the annoying tactic. Just going to annoy the crap out of them. Ooh, ongoing effects here are doubled. Interesting. That could be helpful. Maybe I'll do a surprise and play Wong in the Dark Dimension. And then it'll be like, oh, Wong. Or this is all Wong. I don't know. I got a bunch of terrible Wong puns. Yes, we are funny, I guess. She means it though. That's the funny part. Okay, cool. So I got my Wong right now. I got my Gambit. I could do the Gambit Wong combo. So I'm not playing on turn 3, which would really help if I had Sunspot, but I don't. It's fine though, because hopefully I let them build up to getting a bunch of cards and then I destroy them all. That's the goal, anyways. So I'm putting Wong right here. I got my Shang-Chi in case there's shenanigans. I'm hoping to get Mystique on turn 5. I got none of my power-up cards, nothing to reduce the cost. I'll probably play Sarah right here. So I double the ongoing ability, dropping a lot of these cards' costs. Hell cow. Interesting play. Okay, so I'm going to go right there. And then turn 6 should be fun. could also play leader as well, but I think I'm just going to use him for fodder. And I'll do 1, 2, and 3. And destroy everything here and in my deck. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy Punch. Yeah, he was definitely like, I knew he was going to play Apocalypse. Let's see what we blow up. And this is how the deck is supposed to work. Now I re-trigger, we destroy something else. Everybody gets plus power. Re-trigger one more time. And that is the power of this deck. The only thing is that I only got one trigger. If I had found my Mystique, he would have kept on going over and over again. I've seen people break this game with this combo where Odin keeps triggering everything in the lineup. I saw someone get their cards up to like 400 in every spot, and they kept on just destroying shit. It was pretty funny. But that's typically how this deck is supposed to run. So I started off heavily losing, and that's the funny thing about this. You could be behind, and if you drop that combo right then and there, it really ruins people's day. And plus, the name is right. Big Wong. Love that name. Maybe I'll play my control the board deck. This is just me being super annoying. All it is I basically make everything negative and shut down their places to move on the board. There's not a whole lot to it. I've been trying to make leader work forever. I think he works with Daredevil, so I got a good handle on how to make that work. But this is my pure control deck. It's a reactive, so it means that I don't attack or take my turns until I see what my opponent does. I'm basically reacting to everything that they do. It's super annoying too. It's really funny. All right, so shuffle my hand on turn 3. That is very annoying because it forces me to play my Daredevil early and my Green Goblin. Okay, so I'm going to go Hood because I'm going to shuffle everything anyways. Ooh, that worked out perfect. Okay, so this is Viper. Viper takes one card and sends it over to my opponent. So you see the gist of this deck is not me beating them with overwhelming power. It's just outplaying them. So I just give every spot like negative power. Armor. That doesn't make a difference because... Plus he can't destroy it now. It works really good on decks like those. Now, I could play Wave, but I don't know if I have a big card coming the next turn, and this is reshuffling my deck anyways. So I'm going to play Daredevil and Demon. See, I'm making everything negative, so I'm trying to get just as much power as I possibly can get. Because the focus of my... Oh, okay, that worked out. Beautiful. I could either play Professor X or Leader, depending on what I see when I play Daredevil. So I don't want to hazmat everything yet. Well, I could and give him like -3, which will void that completely. Or I could just send this over to Thor because he's going to try to beef Thor up. So I'm just going to send this on over here. Yeah, I knew that was coming. that would have beaten me on that lane. So the whole point of this deck is really just to chip away at a person's health. Okay, let me see what he has. He has Jane. So he's going to try to make that spot 8 because he already pulled Mjolnir. I've got a couple of options. If I lock this spot off, that's not going to be very productive. Then again, I could lock off Danger Room because he's playing here. And then just negative lit Hazmat, play leader. Because he's going to have to fill up one of these 2 spots. So I'm going to go here, play Professor X, hope that Danger Room doesn't destroy it. Okay, so there's only 2 possible spots he could play. I could do this thing where I drop this down, everything gets -1, and then negative his cards, and then upgrade his cards, and that'll kind of give me some power. I could play leader and just copy his card if he plays over here, but then I got to guess what lane he's going to go into. If I had to guess, he's winning here. So he's going to drop something here to try to take this spot because he can't possibly win this spot. So I'm going to take a risk and play leader right here. I might put Dr. Doom back because I like Dr. Doom just dropping extra power. Leader just seemed like, yeah, I knew it. That's hilarious. Actually, I like leader. That was funny. Oh, he still got it by 1 point. Yeah, see, I should have, I could have won that one because I saw the combo that was coming. But if they got, I'm going to put Dr. Doom back in there because he's just a better option on matches like those where I just need to win another spot. Or like maybe even an Odin. Because then Odin would reactivate all of this stuff. I don't know. This deck is still a work in progress. For the most part, the mechanics are kind of working how I want them to work. It's just getting the win at the end. And I might just put Odin in there because I need something to drop as a really big finisher for the last turn. Because the funny setup I get is Storm shutting something down, and then I send over a Green Goblin or something like that and get rid of the spot. And then Professor X locks down another spot, and then we're just playing down the middle. So that's pretty hilarious. I might put in like a Rock Slide on 4 because I have no 4-drop cards in here. So I might get rid of like Iceman because I still want the ability to keep on afflicting him with stuff just so I have a solid like bit of power, but I'm still annoying them. Iceman only hits once, so I might do like Rock Slide and then just put boulders in their hands. Still have like a huge chunk of power somewhere. And then there's the other one. She kind of goes with her or with him. Where is she? I forgot what group she's in. I think she's up here. I mean, I could also do a Quake and shift around the places, but that doesn't really help me. It's just fun to do. I don't know. I don't know. It's debris. There we go. I could do a debris as well. That means I would have to get rid of one of these three. I like locking down 2 lanes. I could just do the one. But Storm is so good because she changes stuff. I could get rid of the wave and just put in debris. Because wave really doesn't do anything for me because I could go 4-5 or 4-5. And then 6 will always be Odin. So I think I'm going to do debris. So basically, I send rocks over, force them to play, clog up their hand. I could use Viper to send a rock back. That's taking up my spot. And then I use Hazmat and give everything -1. Rocks are 1-0. So it basically just gives them more minus power on top of using a green goblin or a hobgoblin. Also, Viper is good too because if they use a green goblin or hobgoblin on me, I can just send it right back to them. So that's fun. There's that Hood combo that I played. I pull out Hood on turn 1, Hazmat on turn 2, make him -3, and then Viper on like turn 3 and send him back somewhere. And he works just like a green goblin. Plus I get a 6 power card. So we'll see how if that feels a little bit better. It's kind of weird when you're like missing stuff or you have that feeling of missing something. Oh, so I got that combo right away. That's fun. I'm definitely going to win this. So here's the play. Hood, Viper, debris. Hopefully Hazmat comes. Negative everything. So this is a great time to play these kinds of decks too, because everybody's running super huge decks that are need spots to do stuff. So this is what they call interruption. It's very much heavily dependent on doing shit your opponent doesn't want you to do. Ooh, and I drew an extra card. Oh, so 3-4. Wow. Yeah, I this lineup is a lot better. Plus, I don't have Daredevil, so instead of using Professor X, I could just use Hobgoblin. All right. That worked out great. He's just going to jump over, but that'll keep that Sunspot in check. Okay, so Westview I don't like because Westview always pulls something that I don't want. So I'm going to lock this off right away because I could do this here. And then maybe drop either my debris or demon, depending on whether or not I'm winning the spot. I've also seen Wong thrown into a deck like this, but I just like it better when I can use like Mystique and stuff. Like I could convert that over and do all of that, but I just like really control-y decks. Okay, so they played nothing here, which means I'll probably play something here. I could do debris. That'll give me 5 power there. I could go Scorpion, negative their hand, and then Demon for the extra 6 power. So that's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Unless they have something. I could also do Rock Slide for 6 and just put rocks in their hand. A lot of different options here. I think I'm going to hurt their turn 5 because they probably got big cards in their hand right now. They brought the Sunspot over there. That is excellent. I can't touch the Sunspot, but it doesn't really matter. Daredevil would have helped me this turn, so there's no point in playing him. I think because I've got this already here, and they're not playing as a destroy deck, I'm just going to send Hobgoblin over this way. My last turn, I'll maybe finish out with like a Rock Slide here or whatever, wherever I need power. They've got to play in these two spots, so whatever they decide to play, it's either they're going to go to this one to make this spot less negative, or they're going to fill everything up here, or try to get over here, or just pass and get all the power here. This deck is really good too for, there's a challenge called Win with 10 or less power. So this is a great deck to play on those days because you have 10 or less power. I play Hela for 20 or more because more than likely you're going to put 20 or more power on a place. Oh boy. That was a move. That was a good move. Okay, so I no longer care about the middle, which is fine. I'm going to do all of the power over here. So I'll do 6 and then negative everything. And that was an outmaneuvering. God, I hate move decks. I didn't see that was a move deck until too late. I would have played everything over that way. I probably should have seen it on that turn. I could have stopped that easily and just threw everything to the right or the left. I did mess them up slightly because they typically need to play to the far right and move everything over. But it's fine. I think I like that. I like that layout a lot better. I think I can win a lot more with that. So I'm just gonna be playing until 1:30, and then get up out of here because I've got to set up my Halloween stream soon, and then my get ready for work. Because I'm going in 3 for all the kids. Hopefully there's nothing going on. That would be great. Let's see. Do I want to keep this formation? Odin, I have not gotten a chance to test, but I do like that play right there. I like the rocks. Daredevil's pretty good. I'll play it out one more time and just see if maybe that was a bad play or if it's just the deck itself. That's the great thing about building decks in this game. Any deck can win. Literally any deck can win against any other deck. Sometimes it's just a bad set of circumstances. Atlantis. That's interesting. I'll snap. Of course. Oh, discard deck. Okay, I could definitely win against this. Wakanda cards can't be destroyed. Great. I'm going to play on turn 3, which means maybe I'll play over here. Oh, game ends on turn 4. How the hell does that trigger on this one? That gives us 1 turn to play. That is awful. That was, oh my God, that was awful. Okay. I think I could win this. But it's going to be some tricky voodoo unless they're planning. Yes. Yeah, it would be up. God, 3. I could tie here too, but they still win this and this. Oh, that's right. I have Storm. I could just cancel that. Whew. That was a close one. I'll play this on 2 and then maybe TVA on 5. Or, what are these? This is hilarious because they thought the game was going to end. Not right now. All right. All right. This works. If I went here, if they put something else here, that'd be an issue. I could go here. That'll be just 1 on this spot. Lock it down. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. That makes that 8-8. And then 7-8. Let me see. They're gonna throw down 2 cards here. So I could just go here. But 8, 9, 10. That's not gonna help. Could go 6. I could do that and put debris there, maybe. This is a super tough one. Pray they don't throw out anything big. Of course, they have a Chavez. Yeah, still got to go back to the drawing board on that one. And so I got 5 minutes to mess around with this. Maybe I will do. Maybe I'll take Rock Slide out of here, put in Long. Take. Hey, Caroline, how are you? Just doing some Marvel Snap, talking about my plans for today. I'm going to be going here in about 4 minutes or so. I've got some stuff to do, but I was just, playing my card game. I'm doing a top 10 horror list on my channel. Top 10. Whoops. Got excited. Hit my mic. I'm doing a top 10 horror list, so that'll be tonight. I would maybe remove debris. For Psylocke. Take out my Hobgoblin. Because I'm finding myself locking Elaine down more. And put in Mistake. And then instead of Odin, I can do Dr. Doom. So Dr. Doom, if I play him with Long, he'll trigger his Doom bots twice. And I could fill a space with 10 power after negativing everything. And you know what? I'll put parts of the Long combo in here. So I'll take out you know what? That's hilarious, Lemon Pie. Let me see. I think I'm going to Psylocke. I got a lot of 2 Karos cards. No, I like that. All right, we'll give her one more go. Last game before I get off, so I have to win this. And then I'll set up my... Ooh, Death's Domain. This actually works out, because now I don't need to send him over there. I could just get the bonus. Oh, whatever. No one cares about your squirrels. I could also now use that Dr. Doom combo and put in Doombots over there. That is fun. Dark Dimension doesn't really help me, so I'll put that over there. Ooh, +1 energy. That is super helpful. So we'll lay the Long's combo down here, and this is where Dark Dimension helps because it makes it so that my opponent doesn't know what I'm playing until it's too late. So I'm gonna place Long right here. Especially with like cards like Wong, you don't want your opponent to see what you're going to do before the trap is laid. So he's laying down some stuff too, but I don't care. I don't think he's got anywhere near. Okay, so what do I want to do? I could just shut down this. I think I'll do that. I'll do 3, 4. Oh, a Kazaa deck. Haven't seen that in a while. Mighty confident, are we? Just in case he gets cute, I'll put something here. And here. And then my hopes and dreams is to play Dr. Doom here. And then it's going to give me 10 extra power somewhere. twice. Ooh, the hazmat combo? What? Okay, I could go 2 here. That's negative everything, including my side. Does that help me out? Because it triggers twice, so there'd be 0 here. That'd be 0. They lose a lot of power over here. I think I'm just gonna do Doom here because no. I'll go Doom here because it gets 2 Doom bots. So it'd be a 1 here, and then 2 here would be 7, 8, 10, 12, 12. It's not enough to win. Well, screw it. We'll see what happens. I have no clue how this is going to turn out or what he's got hidden underneath there. Oh, Ultron? That was a good play then. No, he still took it. I mean, yeah, that was not going to work because I had. Yeah, so I got the plan now. What does not work here? Let's see. So there we go. Because had I taken power away and then added power, I could have went over what he had. But anyways, that was the awesome Marvel Snap gameplay for today. Just chilling, drinking coffee, which I'm out of, playing some Marvel. Tonight I will be doing a top 10 horror. Do some horror. Tell you guys what my top 10 movies are because surprisingly, I have seen enough horror movies to rank them, and all of them have been fairly good. I've got my worst horror. I haven't seen. Well, maybe there's enough to make 10 of, but I'll just go through my worst ones. I will review Terrifier 2 for you guys. So if you're not a big fan, oh, thank you. It's my Killing It shirt. Anyways, if you're not a big fan of really gory stuff, I'll just review the Terrifier. This will be over on my channel, the Fandom Zone. So we'll see. I'll see if I can get some people who like horror to come in and talk. We'll see what they're doing because I'm not sure about their schedule. But if not, maybe we'll see what PB is doing as well. But yeah, it's just going to be a whole celebration of Halloween and stuff like that. I'm hoping to get on at 10 so that I don't miss, because midnight is technically the next day. So I'm hoping to get on at 10 so I don't miss the festivities of Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I'll let you know when I get into spoilers on that. or maybe I'll do non-spoiler. I'll just go non-spoilers and just give a vague, just a vague review on it. So, because really, it's one of those movies that's hard to see. It's on a limited release, so I know not everyone has seen it. It hasn't come to a streaming platform yet. There's a good bet it's coming on Netflix, I guess, because the first one was on there, but Shudder might get it because the first one went off of Netflix. I don't know. I know I got it on Roku, so their channel got that, and All Hallows Eve, which is the first one that introduced Art the Clown. So, yeah, I'll get into my favorite horror movies, my worst picks, and all that stuff. Oh yeah, YouTube to rent. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know how YouTube gets this fucking stuff. Yeah, I might maybe I'll do a watch along too. Um, you know, who knows? If I can get enough people together to kind of talk about it. And watch alongs are hard. I only ever did one. No, I did two of them. I did one for Aliens 2, which was really fun, and I did one for James Bond, but that wasn't on my channel. And they're a pain in the ass because it goes under the fact that you've got to assume everybody's on the right time code. And then if you pause to talk about something, you have to make sure that everybody's paused in the exact spot. It's actually probably much easier with streaming now. When I first started doing this, it was before I got all of the digital stuff. So now you can like go on Amazon or something, rent it, and watch along with like a crowd. So that's pretty cool. I might do something like that. Yeah, I know. I don't get into stupid candy corn debate. So I know I'm the one who has to go in before you. So, and I'm ready. So yeah, I don't do the candy corn versus, I forget what he said. Candy corn. Yeah, I don't know. Justin has this thing where he says candy corn.
Like the pumpkin butter.
Yeah, he says pumpkin versus candy corn or something like that. We had a 3-hour debate about this, and I fucking hate candy corn now because we talked about fucking candy corn for 3 hours. I didn't even eat that much, but now I'm just fucking sick of it. So I say to Justin, fuck candy corn. if he comes across the street, probably like, how dare you? No, he's like, yeah, he's got a whole, yeah. I it's almost a weird thing with him and candy corn. Maybe I'll have him on and he's gonna eat fucking candy corn while we talk about Halloween. Jesus Christ. But anyways, I gotta go set up this next stream. You guys have a great one. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, share, do all the YouTube things, preferably share because it gets us out there. I'll be doing more Marvel Snap stuff, but I'll be doing a lot more on Twitch and then taking my clips like I did yesterday and posting them here on the channel. I might do some morning stuff here to build a schedule, but I'm really trying to build one on Twitch. So every Friday in the morning and Sunday, I may do streams over there. So like Sunday night, I'll do a Marvel Snap stream, and Friday morning I'll do one for Twitch. So if you all got my Twitch channel thing, come by and watch me. I'll send that out. And that'll be intensely focused on doing the Snap stuff. And then when I do Snap stuff over here, it'll be chatting with you guys whilst playing the game and just, morning talk. Maybe some talking about some topics that I came across whilst playing Marvel Snap. So thank you everybody for watching. Let everyone know we're doing it over here, and you guys have a wonderful morning. I will see you tonight. Happy Halloween. Oh.